Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our blind playthrough of the Silver Case. Right, Jack? So Jack, join me again. Aye. Load I. Just adjust my volume just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. There we go, that's a little better. I'll probably have to readjust it again. No. M first. Sleeping again. Check the turtle 50 times, actually. Need to buy some curtains. Yeah, you really should. They help keep the, that way you can nap during the day as well. Like, get some blackout curtains or something. Plus, at least I live near a road, or there's a window in my room that faces the road, and so if cars drive by, you get the light moving. And so it's, you know, I just bought some blackout. Well, you can do ghetto style like I did and just buy a piece of the curtain and just like tack it across the window. That works too. Fucking Erica. Why does she hate talking on the phone so much? I mean, I know email is more certain, but still. Don't know, are we emailing Erica now? From Mom. My coffee's cold by now, but it's still good. It's still hot out, but how have you been doing? As always, you don't call, so I'm mailing you now. You're probably surprised, right? Taka... No, I'm thinking Naka. Naka Tagawa. Taka taught me how to use the computer, so now I can send emails. Taka also told me your mail address. Is this mail reaching you? What have you been up to these days? Do you have work? Please be careful and take care of yourself. I received a bunch of the pomegranates you love, so I sent you some. They should be there by now. Anyway, I'll mail you again soon. Please get a hold of me once in a while. Mom. Yeah, I gotta call my mom too. Subject from Mom. I got your mail. I'm doing okay. Work is fine. Pomegranates, huh? Did I love those? I'll reply later, but after 3 years of no contact, of course a person would worry. And sending pomegranates out of the blue after all this time, that's pretty abrupt. From no name, no title. Do you know who I am? Don't bother checking the address, but you probably have an idea who this is. Stay away from Kamui-net. Same goes for the HC unit. Stay completely away from anything involving Kamui. This isn't a request, it isn't even a warning. What I'm doing is much more simple than that. Turtle guy, what command do I use to leave? Right, so it was one of the guys from the chat. Forget Kamui, kill your memories. Yes, that's the command you've been given. Okay, fine, I got it. Sorry for disturbing your chat. I'll feel bad. I'll disappear. That's right, your very existence is literally going to disappear if you don't follow orders. Take care, the bat is always watching you. I see, so it's the real bat this time. So he is one of the guys in the chat, potentially. Huh. So now the bat wants to kill him, but also Hiseki, or... It's Hiseki, right? The fake bat. Son of a bitch. You finally showed up. Motherfucker. This better be the real one. I'm gonna expose the shit out of you. To / subject about the bat. Remember the bat? He mailed me. Looks like the person you found before wasn't really the bat. It was a dummy. Look into it properly this time. I'll pay you whatever. Just give me info on him. I want to draw him out right in front of me. You get paid to do this, so you're a pro, right? Don't get fooled again this time. Is he encrypting his emails? I mean, the bat can probably break the encryption, maybe. The bat is a hassle. I can tell he's just going to keep getting in my way. He knows everything I'm doing online. He also knows I've been going to the HC unit. Who would want to know this shit? Maybe someone's in love with me. I need to find out more about the bat. Maybe I'll contract another investigation. / should be able to find something. That chat room is run by his company. Erica can't do anything, but / should be able to get in through the back end and check stuff out. It'd be no problem for him. But the problem is that I was chatting with Erica. I have to be careful. Yeah, you don't want to get Erica involved. How did the bat know about me? Is there some sort of hidden camera in my apartment? Oh, there you go. How did he know from the beginning that I was chasing after Kamui? I can't figure it out. You're really hairy, Jack. Inohana's useless. Maybe when I was chatting with your wife, Erica, he suddenly showed up. Whose wife? The turtle? Or is he talking about Inohana? Because he's talking to the turtle, so he's like, your wife Erica. Possibly? No. That can't be it, can it? Alright, let's check today's word. A fool speaks of a dream. This means things are becoming more and more cloudy due to ridiculousness, like an idiot trying to explain a dream. These are all semi-related to what's going on, like he's dreaming about stuff. Alright. You and your cat hair, Jack, it gets everywhere. Back to Jackhammer. I mean, it's possible it's the bartender. I feel like the... Excuse me. It doesn't have to be. The bartender doesn't actually have to be anybody special. He could just be a bartender. He could be his own character, you know? As I entered my regular shot bar, I saw a rare face. Erica was sitting at the bar, talking with the bartender. I probably had a weird look on my face as Erica stared at me as if to say, well, excuse me for being here. I went and sat down next to her at the bar. Also, we met, what about that original dude? The Kamui cult member that we met. You're in just the right place. Am I? What do you mean? You know what this is? What is it? I got it from someone. Someone gave you a present. Oh snap, it's a pomegranate. Have you ever had one before? Of course. I like these. Here, take one then. I have too many to eat. I thought maybe I could sell them here. A new job? Who the hell gave you pomegranates anyway? Mom. Your mom? Apparently I like these. What a nice mom. Yeah, she's awesome. We're not actually related by blood, though. Huh? I was adopted. I didn't know that. I hadn't told you. Anyway, regardless of how I probably look, I was raised with lots of love and care. More than I needed. That's why I turned out like this. So I can't really face my mom. Since when? Maybe when I was about 7? What about before that? I don't really remember. Yeah, that's just like you. Is it? You probably think that's cool, right? Well, totally unrelated, but you're drinking something weird. You always drink that? This is my first time. By the way, am I correct in assuming that our work is done? If so, then it happened again. What? He's back. Who is? The bat. Back to Typhoon. There goes Manny. The same dream continued. The same woman was there, silent. Suddenly, she was next to me. She asked why I was there again. I just happened to be there, I guess. We walked towards the bus. I asked her what live weight was. Whatever happened to the woman... There was the whole thing about, at the beginning, we were in the mall, and we saw that picture of, like, the... Looked like Genova, kind of, right? What happened to her? Is that the same woman that's showing up in the dream? Or are they all just coincidences? Maybe we'll find out. Asked her what live weight was. She slowed down and looked at me. She said, "You're not the standard." I asked again, and she said, I'll tell you then. Live weight. That's a word used by ranchers when weighing livestock before slaughter. The animals get sent back if they aren't heavy enough, and you didn't have enough live weight yet. So he couldn't get off on the bus, and live weight is where they're getting slaughtered? This realness. What the fuck? It's creepy. I've had dreams like that before, where it's like, they stick with you and they seem real. I can't escape. Huh? Another dream. September 4th. What, 5 days away? When does he email John? I think it was before this. My times and days are all screwed up, though. What the hell? Maybe the heat is giving me these fever dreams. Hey, Red, let's take a trip to the beach together sometime. Contact point, check the window. Nasty, I really gotta wipe this down. From all the cigarette stuff. I lived in an apartment, an old apartment once. That was, it was so old, like the air conditioning was all, like the vents were all connected and stuff. And, below me was a dude that chain smoked. And it was the nastiest fucking thing. Like I vacuumed the carpet, and when I went to change the filter out, the filter for the vacuum was like, reeked. It was bad. Like, my clothes, like I'd wash and dry them and they started smelling like smoke unless I'd have to, like, take the hose off the back and cap it. Otherwise the air from his apartment with all the chain smoking would go into my dryer and just like, it was nasty. Nasty, nasty. But that's what, when you're living... when you're trying to conserve cash and you're living in... There were worse apartments that I saw at that time. That wasn't the worst, but it was a bad one. Okay, from Slash about the bat. Wow, that was a dummy? Damn. The bat is probably using some crazy good software. Sounds fun, I'll try again. I don't know if I'm a pro, but whatever. It's probably best to cause some trouble for the bat. I'll need some time, so I'll get back to you again. Our mail might be being intercepted. How exciting! I'm attaching a file to cover up our footsteps. You're welcome. You know what a vandal is? It's the type of networker who likes to do destructive stuff. That's who broke KamuiNet. See you. Slash. Interesting. Slash sent over part of the broken KamuiNet. That old man guy broke KamuiNet. Then he made the new KamuiNet. A new hero is born. What a bunch of retarded bullshit. The internet is a tool made by people. It's nothing special nor new. It's like a fake world, incomplete, but full of weirdos and psychos. It makes people dumb. Destruction, creation, the birth of heroes. It all shows how stupid this shit is. Well, so if there's danger there, it's due to all this stupidity. A mongoloid with a knife is dangerous. The bat is the same, or maybe not. I still have no idea what's going on, and it pisses me off. It's, today's word. Men use thought only to justify their injustices and speech only to conceal their thoughts. Voltaire. Fair enough. Yeah, the internet's a weird place. Yeah, Mulholland. That's the smoke shop. Smoke Shop Mulholland. 5:05 p.m. Right, Jack? So will this lady lead us to paradise? One carton of the regular. Here you go. Placebo, right? I envy you. Where'd that come from all of a sudden? You seem like you don't have a care in the world. What, me? Am I wrong? Huh? Wrong? I mean, like, quit wasting time here and do some work. Work, huh? You need to get yourself a jobby job. She's speaking like she knows stuff. Maybe she does. Maybe she does. You know, they haven't shown us the moon in a while. Maybe it's not full anymore. Maybe they only show it when it's full. Or maybe they're just trying to make it different. The dream continues. The woman says, "You still don't remember? Remember. Remember who those kids were. I tried hard to remember. I've been here before, but I can't remember. The bus is coming soon. The kids are coming too. Be quiet and don't look at anything, and no matter who speaks to you, don't ever answer them. They won't ignore you like before. They won't leave you alone." It's like those chat people. They've accepted you as their friend. They'll come talk to you. That's weird. Be quiet and don't look at anything. No matter who speaks to you, don't answer them. She warned me. Once they notice you, they'll seal you in and you won't be able to escape. Even if you thought you had gotten away, they can bring you back here any time. Don't ever give in to their instigations. Then finally, she said, "I have to leave here now. Listen, deal with it on your own." A dream. Dreams don't really stick in my memory this clearly, do they? All right. Mom. Huh? That's weird. It's like the kids are coming. They've accepted you as their friend, but if they ever notice you, they'll seal you in and you won't be able to escape, and they can bring you back anytime. That's kind of creepy. Fuck. I'm sick of this. Also, the music is a little bit different. I mean, it's been different, but it's a little bit faster paced. This window is hella dirty. Okay, time to wipe it down. I'm gonna wipe the shit out of this window. So did he do it? Don't know. Oh, there goes the litter robot. Maybe I should call up the dream fortune teller and have my fortune told. Haha, what the fuck? What a crock of shit. What do you think, Jack? / the Bat News. I sent some info on the Bat to an underground BBS. The account he used to mail you was some abandoned account on the net. All sorts of people had been using it, so it's impossible to find out who he is from that. But there's a way to track him, although I can't mention it here. It may actually be really easy. Today's bonus present is a rare file of Sayaka Bayan. Enjoy later. Is it the one of her diddling herself? She looks like any other girl. She has no idea she's being watched, and she looks bored. Maybe she's exhausted, but she looks older than usual. The video made it obvious why she'd want to die. She probably couldn't take it. It was too much for her. She was being watched without knowing it, so she simply chose to end it. She decided to say goodbye to this fucked up world. From Tokyo to Erica. Subject, nothing special. Looks like KamuiNet was destroyed. Do you have any info? I wonder what kind of guy this old man customer is. By the way, do you know how to search for hidden cameras? I feel like I'm being watched at home. That's a joke, but when looking into Kamui online, you should be careful. Unless you want to deal with some fuckstick like the Bat, that is. So did he send his mom the email? I totally forgot to mail my mom. Oh, well, okay, there. That answers that. I got your mail. I got the pomegranates too. I tried them. How nostalgic. I feel like I used to eat lots of these, and figs too. Don't see much of those recently. Anyway, I'm glad you seem to be doing well. Things are the same as always over here. I'm not that busy, so I'll make some time to go visit. Talk to you later. Well, that's good. Was he saying he turned out the way he did because there was too much love? Slash is another mongoloid with a knife. Looks like I gave him a toy for this game. That's fine, but he tends to get fucked up sometimes. I also have no idea who Slash is or where he's from, and I'm only using him as a convenient tool. But on the other side of the internet, there's a guy who calls himself Slash who actually exists, and he has his own everyday life as well. I don't know or care what kind of life that may be, but still. The internet can even tweak the real world itself. This really bad feeling inside me keeps building up and spreading. One thing that's for certain is that if the bat really has the capacity to become a viable threat, then this is not just a game. Apparently that's exactly just what I want. He wants it to not be a game. I close my eyes and the fear expands exponentially. Suddenly something touched my hand. Thinking it would come from far away, I've been listening for it. Without any warning, there was suddenly someone next to me. I can't let them notice me. Why? I don't know. Someone is trying to hold my hand. It was a child's hand. I opened my hand so as not to hold theirs back. Hold my hand, please. Hold it. It's the voice of a small child. I got the feeling that a child was standing in front of me, but not just one. I can hear the voices of dozens of children lined up in front of me and behind me. Someone suddenly grabbed my shoulders from behind, and I ended up turning around to look at them. There stood Kamui? Like, you don't want what was it? He doesn't want them to notice him, I believe. Let's see. Today's word, useless, like beating the air. Something not worth doing at all, a complete waste of effort. I want to know about this dude's dream. You know? It's like, I don't like Tokyo, but I'm rooting for him nonetheless. Right? That's kind of the definition of drama. Right? I want Tokyo to succeed. I want to know, is he some sort of plant from Kamui? Has he been being puppeted this whole time? Ah, I got it. September 6th. You and your cat hair, Jack. Red doesn't want to talk? Or he doesn't want to talk to Red? I hope Slash is coming along okay. Right now, I don't really have anywhere to call. Yeah, I mean, Slash could get in trouble. Oh, hey, Manny. What do you want? You're gonna walk in front of the monitor, stand in front of it a little bit. Lots of email. From Erica. Let's see. Looks like Old Man had a partner. Their handle name is Neutral. I don't know who they are or what they're trying to do. A lot of net users have been talking about them, but it looks like the media has paid them no mind so far. I want to hear more about the bat. How's the investigation going? How are you investigating? Have you received contact again? Being watched. Is that a joke about Sayaka Bayan? That incident was a fuck-up on the part of her agency, I think. Nobody, including her, was paying enough attention to risk management. To be honest, I'm now doubting whether that whole thing wasn't just a setup that ended up going horribly. Either way, I'm not really interested. Hidden cameras are everywhere, even in my office. You can't go on living if you let that bother you constantly, unless you move out to the desert or something. Alright, Manny, what are you doing? Smelling my coffee? Gonna stick your whole face in the coffee mug, are we? Let's talk. What are you looking at? Finally got a hold on the bat's tail. I'll let you know if he falls for my trap. Just don't walk on the keyboard. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Today's attached file may be kind of boring. It's some underground document about the mayoral elections for the 24 wards. Whistleblower style. Whoever wrote this is pretty fucked in the head. Huh? Do bats have tails? Yeah, I think so, but they're really like tiny and stubby, right? 2/. Looks like it's coming along well. I trust you. Get it done. If you find out where he is, let me know ASAP. Don't do anything without telling me. Your job is simply to find this guy, so don't forget that. Be careful. He didn't say be careful, but he should. To Erica. The bat is fucked up. No matter how you look at it, he's not just some normal stalker. I had thought that he was just some dickhead, and I still sort of think so now, but recently the threat is starting to feel more and more realistic. You should stay away from the bat after all. So basically, be careful. I may find out who he really is soon. I'll let you know when I know more. That's all. Yeah, there's that one person that's been... What are you doing, Manny? You know, my detractor or whatever. I mean, it was weird because they're on... They just made a new account because I stopped talking to one of their accounts. I'm like, this isn't healthy, blah, blah, blah. And maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe you don't engage with these types of people. But I was like, look, maybe this person's been driving people away with their behavior. And no one's ever said, hey, you're acting like an asshole. So that's kind of what I did. I was like, this is not healthy behavior, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not going to reward your behavior. I'm just going to stop talking. Immediately, they created another account. They're like, I've been doing this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, come on. It's clearly obvious. You know, you're saying all the exact same things that all the other accounts have been saying, blah, blah, blah. Like, similar writing style, all that. So I just respond, I'm like, because what happened is their stuff got caught in the spam filter that YouTube has, which I assume is because all the accounts, right? So I was like, whatever, I'll approve it, and then I'm like, this is not healthy behavior, blah, blah, blah. But it's weird. It's just weird. Because, like, I'm really genuinely curious about, like, the mental processes. But it's weird because you'd think, I don't know, their big thing is they think that using the, like Dark Souls 3, the in-game messaging system, reading online messages makes it not a blind playthrough. And I'm like, no, I don't agree with your definition. But they're obsessed with that one little thing. I mean, among others, but that's the big one. And they've been kind of following my channel for a couple years now, obsessed about that. Almost a couple years. The channel itself, I think, what is it, March? I created it 2 years ago in March. And pretty much they've been following me since the beginning, or subscribed, or whatever. And so it's just like, you gotta let that stuff go. I don't agree with your definition, so what? Just let it go. Don't... It's not worth obsessing over. I just don't... So I'll probably just ignore them, I guess. It's not what I want to do. Like, why can't they just be a normal person? I don't know. Like I said, I don't need smoke blown up my ass. I don't need compliments. Criticisms are fine. But let's just agree to disagree, and then you don't need to obsess about that for... They don't need to obsess. I mean, you, whatever. That person doesn't need to obsess about that one detail for 2 years. That's not... It's not good. It's really weird, too, because if you look at their writing style, it's similar, basically exact, to people that are emotionally abusive. Like, very manipulative, very, I want you to succeed, but in order for that to happen, you have to do what I say. And then when you're like, no, they lose their shit. It's just the weirdest thing. Obsession is kind of strange. But I don't think this person's obsessed with me as much as they are with, I assume, the fact that I respond. Like I said, maybe their behavior has forced other people away from them, and I was the only one that was, you know, talking or responding to their comments or whatever, and so they kind of latched on. At least that's my philosophy. It's, I don't know. I've been thinking about it a lot. It's just, I mean, it's funny. It's funny that they just go through all this stuff, right? Another account, doing all this. It just, but it makes me sad a little bit too. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see where this goes in the future. I mean, I imagine it'll fade and then resurface here in another few months. Like, that's kind of the pattern, because they can't let it go. They just can't. Well then. Alright, let's check today's word. Today's word. A soft answer is a specific cure of anger. So I have Jack right here, Manny just off camera right here. If someone attacks you, accept the blow softly. Don't go for vengeance. I don't know if I agree with that. Vengeance is not good, because then you're losing yourself. But retaliation, I mean, I don't know. It depends. It depends. Our society is kind of shitty in that way. Our society likes to do the whole don't take matters into your own hands, right? So we've sort of, to prevent, we've basically accepted arbitration, like society-wide. That's what the cops and stuff do. So you attack me, and then I seek redress of grievances from a third party that can settle the matter. The problem is, a lot of the time, the police, you know, they don't want to do their jobs. They're not required, apparently, either, which is silly. The Supreme Court said so. And so we've basically given up our rights to handle the matters ourselves, and we've given those rights over to someone that maybe doesn't have to, or maybe screws it up. And that's it. You know? It's like the whole bullying thing. It's like, oh, you two need to work out. It's like, no, one person's acting in bad faith and will never work out. That's why they're the bully. But I'll punish you if you fight back, because then you're fighting. It takes two people to fight. It's like, You're looking bored as usual. Bored my ass. Sorry, that's my little soapbox. I have opinions, unfortunately. You're looking pretty fucking spiffy yourself, huh? Really? I'm the same as always. You look worse than usual. More importantly, how's the investigation coming along? The internet one? Nothing special yet. By the way, you're good with underground stuff, right? How come? You told Big Dick, didn't you? Did I? A little kid, no, actually a teenage girl, got addicted to the internet and went missing. The fuck is going on? What do you think, Manny? Okay, you're a good cat. They were begging for treats earlier. It's ridiculous. If you've gotten those freeze-dried sirloin ones, holy shit, the cats love those. The fuck is going on? That's easy. Kids are weak to raw desire. They look up to the world of truth. They think that's the same as freedom. They mix up reality and fiction. So that's what it's like on the other side, huh? Same on either side, really. It's a complicated world out there. He's not wrong. Back to Typhoon. Same day. I might have to start drinking after this. I worry that it'll put me to sleep though, because man, it's been rough. I hope it gets better though. The sleeping thing, I mean, there's a lot of tension right now with the virus going around and stuff. And I'm kind of sensitive to other people's moods and emotions and stuff, so I just like feel it, you know? Anyways, the internet has all sorts of things swirling together. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The whole, just all of that stuff. What the hell, asleep? Like, especially watching people at the hospital. Watch them under pressure. It's not good. It's not good. I gotta clean this window more often. Well then, later, Red. That wasn't the phone, was it? That's why I'm kind of... I wouldn't say eager for everything to go down. But the faster it starts, like all the viral bloom, whatever you want to call it, in our area at least, once a bunch of people get sick and stuff, that's when it'll start. That makes it an actual problem that you can work on, rather than just sitting there and waiting. Waiting will hurt. Waiting hurts people. Action is what they need. Oh. You entered the chat room. Setsuna. Hey, Turtle Dude. Turtle Dude, hey. What's wrong? Nothing. Want to talk about it? So what chat room is this? And who's Setsuna? Want to talk about it? Who are you? Nobody. If you can't see my face, then it doesn't matter, right? Why would I talk about personal shit with someone I don't know? This is that sort of place, if you want it. True. True. That's sort of the weird thing. You know, with strangers you can talk about personal shit, which is ironic, but you know, the people that are close to you, like, they still judge and stuff. So, you know, sometimes a stranger is the best for deeply personal stuff. That's why I think why therapy, when it does work, works. You mean the internet? Yeah. Is that okay with you? That's how I am. You listen to people. Yeah, this is what I do. I don't get it. Don't you? What do you want? To talk to you. But you don't know me. What do you want? You don't know? You don't want to talk? Are you confused? You don't understand? Your own feelings, who you are. I'm the same way too, everyone is. So you don't have to worry. I'm going. Goodbye. See you again, Turtle Dude. It's almost like a chat bot. There's nothing wrong with talking about personal stuff with people on the internet, but don't give details. You know, because in the end, you don't know who that person is. You don't know who people are. You can share your feelings, right? You can, like, Reddit. If you go on Reddit, there's a lot of that. It's a lot of wound licking, if that makes sense. Oh, you going, Jack? Okay. You know, there's a lot of oh, Manny's right under his chair. There's a lot of people being like, I did this, or this happened to me, and people are like, you're a beautiful person. You're a beautiful person. It's like, You don't know that. You don't have the whole story. You're only hearing their side of it. It doesn't mean they weren't wronged, but how much is their fault? How much is self-inflicted? How much is, we don't know. So you can give people support by all means, but it's really seductive too, I think. Support groups like that, where you go and you're like, I did this, but there were extenuating circumstances. People are like, it's okay, you're a beautiful person. It's validating and stuff, but that's not what necessarily people need. So, and it can be actually worse because it enables you. Rather than being like, damn, I fucked up and feeling bad about it, you're like, I did this, and or whatever. People are like, you weren't wrong, you were fine. So there's a lot of hidden dangers. The internet can be a really great place, but it can also be really bad, and not for the reasons that people think. So did he have another dream? September 7th, Tuesday. Man, I was watching Jeremy Jahns, right? He did a review of Street Fighter the movie, the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Raul Julia. I knew it was Raul Julia's last film. I didn't realize he had cancer when he was doing it. And he did it as kind of like a farewell gift to his kids, because his kids really like Street Fighter. So he's like, yeah, I'll do it. It's like my gift. And he was like fighting cancer while making the movie. And then, after the movie was done, he died. It's like, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's the broest of moves. I never knew that. I knew he died. I just didn't know he did that, Looks like that string of nightmares has ended. Does that mean he escaped? Or did he get caught? Sometimes he strikes weird poses. He's asleep, right? The bat. It even sounds shitty. He's got a painting of a bat. I would laugh if, there's a camera in that thing. A camera that the bat is watching you with in your painting of a bat. I have no idea what's going to happen when. I should probably make sure that Slash can get hold of me by phone. Interesting. No name. Here it is. I'll say this again, but I'm trying to get you to understand this in a kind manner. Stop looking into the bat. Forget about Kamui. Turn everything off. That's your only choice. There's nothing you can do. Stop now. Otherwise, you're going to die. Shit. What the fuck is this guy talking about? To Slash. Subject emergency. I got a bad feeling. Sorry, but hold off on the investigation of the bat. Stop immediately. I'll give you details directly. I don't know your number, so give me a call. If possible, I'd like to meet and talk. My cell phone number is this. I assume Slash is maybe dead? How are we doing on time? Time is okay for now. Back to Morishima Memo. The bat is for real. Actually, I don't know yet. Turn everything off? Fuck that. But I wonder if there isn't a better way to do this. I'm waiting for Slash to call. It's already been an hour since I mailed him. Hurry the fuck up and call me. Let's read the word. A reward for one's way. Taking the opportunity to do something. Well, that's nice, I guess. Maybe I should make more coffee instead. What time is it? No, I'll probably start drinking instead. September 8th. Tomorrow is the day, according to this, that all the power's gonna go out and stuff. light up a cigarette. I don't know, the whole stalker thing. I don't necessarily think they're a stalker. For me, I mean, they might be. I had this brief moment where I'm like, shit, are they actually a stalker? Do they want to like wear my skin or something? You know what I mean? But I figure I keep doing this. There's just going to be more people like that. More people, not necessarily obsessed, but not obsessed with me, but obsessed with an idea or something. And then, of course, you know, the social awkwardness and all that. I may as well learn now. In a weird way, right? He's fast asleep. In a weird way, all the accounts that they're making, and because they're going through and downvoting all the videos and stuff. And the first time I encountered them, they, I think they got their account banned or deleted or something because they went through every single video I had and wrote, "You're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid," and downvoted every single video, to the point where other people were like, "Dude," like replying to him like, "Dude, give it a rest." You know? Hey, Manny. Well, hello there. Would you like to get in my lap? Come on now. I mean, in a way, it's considered engagement by YouTube. What are you doing? And so them making all the accounts and stuff, I think, only helps. Even though they're trying to hurt, it actually helps. The internet is weird, but still, like I said, I need to get used to it. It's one of those things. I want to I don't think you can understand, but that's why, like, I want to understand. Like, I want to talk with this person. Like, what's really going on? What's the deal? Why do you do this? What is your thought process when you're doing this? What led you to this point? What's your history? You know? Because one of the stories was that he said that he's about 40 and he doesn't play games anymore because the whole blind playthrough thing, he refused to use any sort of guide or help. He was like, if I cannot figure it out on my own, I'll just stop playing. And to me, that's the dumbest thing ever. That's like, oh, you know, if I can't figure out how to fix my car, I'm not going to use any outside help. I'll just won't do it. And that's kind of how I interpret it. It's just like, you can't do that. But I don't know if that's real. You know, because that was one of the original accounts. And so it's like, is that because he's had multiple accounts, and I don't know. Is that real? Is it not? Is it all bullshit? Is this just like a long-term troll? No idea. But I'm really curious, like, who are they? What's their story? I need to learn to be disappointed, because I'm never gonna find out, I don't think. But still, I'm curious, you know? Oh well. I'll probably just ignore them. And then go from there. So Slash never got a hold of me. Slash is dead. No name. Let's see. This is a business matter. Yesterday, I dealt with a person known as Slash. As you're aware, you're next. It looks like you don't know about Slash, so I'll fill you in, free of charge. Slash was a pale, thin woman. She was a pathetic kind of woman who spent her days in front of her computer, seeking out stimulation. She was a bit above average for a networker. She didn't really have any other distinguishing characteristics. What happens next depends on you. Yep. Huh? Send. From Tokyo to Slash. Subject, emergency. I got a mail from the bat. He's saying he dealt with you. Get back to me. Did something happen? Fuck, seriously? Well, let's read the the word, mosquito larva will hatch in the drinking cup. Say Shonagon. Yeah, I mean, mosquitoes hatch from stagnant water. Let's see, the amazing world of carnivorous plants. Tiny dancer, Venus flytrap. We've seen this one already, right? The leaves, if touched more than twice, the leaves will clamp down and capture an insect. Keep in a well-lit and humid area that's strong against the cold. Let's see, did you guys know this? Carnivorous plants are being sold at department stores recently. Looks like they're getting popular. A pale, thin woman. Slightly above average. It's about what I expected. Not the pale, thin woman, but above average, not to the level, you know? Same day, Office 24. Oh, we're gonna have to stop at our earliest convenience. Someone who is most likely Slash is murdered, or was murdered. I went to the HC unit to see if I could confirm it, but the HC unit was in a meeting and I couldn't talk with anyone. Looks like there's nothing for me to do here. Fuck, Slash. Call me, dude. Back to Typhoon. Maybe Tokyo does get killed and we pick up as Erica. Wouldn't that be interesting? Ooh, that was the last of it. Was Slash killed? It doesn't say so in the mail. I don't know if dealt with means she was actually killed or just removed from the internet or simply threatened. This is fucked. Whatever the bat is doing, I don't get any of it. I saw the news. Yesterday alone, there were several instances of a woman dying in an accident or by suicide. Is one of those Slash? I don't even know where Slash lives. I don't even know if she's really a woman or not. I've never wanted to meet the bat in real life so much as now. He seeks danger. 2. Inohana, give me info. This is about the bat. I got a mail from him. Hey, Manny. I was using a certain networker to look into him for me. Now I get a mail from the bat saying he dealt with this networker. I don't know if it's true. Anyway, I'm attaching a mail. I want you to read it. The first time the bat contacted me was around the time of the Babylon thing. It was just after I started investigating Kamui. He suddenly appeared in the Skolba chat room. You may be able to pull up some info on the guy from there. If you're going to bring up the contract since I didn't report properly on the bat, then I'll pay the penalty. For now, I just want info on the bat. There's a good chance that this mail is being monitored. If possible, I want you to call me. Even a fax would be okay. Anything is fine. I'll be waiting for your contact. Morishima memo. Yeah, the internet is full of crazy, weird stalker people. The people with Darkside Phil, like they're obsessed with him. They were trying to interfere with his court session, his bankruptcy thing. Like to the point that one even got on the call and was pretending to be Citibank and talking to the judge and stuff. I need info on this and this and that and blah blah blah. I need him to explain these expenses, all that stuff, right? People are weird. The whole Twin Perfect thing. The Twin Perfect were the guys that did the Silent Hill documentary / retrospective, right? And they basically put all of it on the feet of Tom Hewlett, which when I first watched it, I didn't realize. Like Tom Hewlett was a assistant producer, and I didn't pick up on that at the time. The producers are the people that control the budgets and stuff. So the assistant producer is probably just like the bookkeeper, right? Hey, what's our budget for this? What's our budget for that? It's like he is not the creative director. He has no creative authority. But I assume because he was a Silent Hill fan, he was trying to redirect the corporate bullshit. Oh, we need Silent Hill to be a dungeon crawler, a twin stick shooter, top down, which they did. And he was like, no, let's not do that. So he tried to try to be put in charge of stuff so that he could change the direction of it. And these guys just like blasted him for it. They put his name out there, and he was getting death threats and stuff because they wanted, even though they did a lot of research and stuff, you know, they were angry. They wanted someone to lash out at. Maybe, you know, their research wasn't good enough, but they were obsessed. And because of that, he's paying the price. I think he's still getting death threats. And now that Twin Perfect and what's his name, Fungo, like Fungo separated from them, Fungo's like, hey dude, I'm sorry, you know. But obsession is dangerous. Okay, since I reported on the bat to the client, I can't turn my shit off now. Sooner or later, the stuff involving Erica may get found out. I don't care if it does. Fuck, now the bat alone is the target. The trap slash setup backfired. The bat trap slash. He made Slash create the trap he needed to get her. I decided to set my own online trap. It was way more simple than anything a networker would have thought up. I posted the message, find the bat who killed Slash, on a bunch of message boards. Now I wait for him to contact me. I'll draw the bat out from his dark, dank cave. That's what I have to do. What if the bat is Inohana? The bat could be anybody. Alright. Next time we get to save, we should save. Should be now. September 9th. It's the day. I know I ramble a lot, but hopefully my rambling is at least fairly interesting. You gotta get that morning smoke in. Alright, so let's save, and then we will stop. Aye. So, I is love, but why? I mean, I assume it's because of what they're gonna, like Old Man and Neutral, they're like, we're this, we're gonna send this out and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. You're so cute, Annie. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Yeah, any questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, indifferent, let me know. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's actually, I think in one of the previous things I mentioned, like going to the grocery store and buying like organic banana flavored peanut butter because they were out of the regular stuff. I tried it. It's not bad. It's I assume it's the banana flavoring that they use. It has like an aftertaste like that. The same aftertaste that like the fake sugar stuff uses. It's like that chemical aftertaste kind of. So it has that, but aside from that, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So that's my unique positive moment, trying banana flavored organic peanut butter. Maybe it's not even organic, maybe it's just banana flavored. Regardless, that's that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.